A winter's tale often conjures images of serene landscapes blanketed in snow, silent except for the occasional crunch underfoot. But for one baby moose, the winter landscape became an unexpected trap. Imagine the stark, haunting beauty of a snow-covered forest, a place where wildlife thrives amidst the harsh conditions. In this wilderness, a young moose, an innocent and curious creature of the forest, finds itself in a predicament that tugs at the heartstrings. The story begins on a frigid morning, the world around painted in icy hues, where frost clings to every surface. A baby moose, separated from its mother by the vast expanse of the winter wonderland, ventured too close to the deceptive crust of a frozen lake. It's an innocent mistake, driven by curiosity and the instinct to explore. Only the crack of the ice breaks the silence, heralding the young moose's perilous descent into an icy embrace. The significance of this tale lies not only in the immediate drama, but in what it represents about the harmony and challenges of nature. The winter environment, beautiful yet unforgiving, becomes a backdrop reminding us of the delicate balance between life and survival. The plight of the baby moose underscores a critical aspect of wildlife in winter, a period where every decision can be crucial to survival. Real-world examples of humans coming to the aid of wildlife in distress are plentiful and inspire us to consider our role as caretakers of nature. Take, for instance, scenarios where wildlife rescue groups have intervened to save animals trapped in similar circumstances. Volunteers risking the dangers of unstable ice, utilizing ropes and sleds, carefully inching towards the trapped animal to ensure a safe rescue. Or the heartwarming stories from Alaska, where locals, recognizing the importance of protecting their natural heritage, have mobilized to assist moose during heavy snowfalls, clearing paths to enable movement and access to food. Despite the inherent risk, there are those who argue that such interventions occasionally interfere with natural processes. Some believe that nature should take its course, suggesting that only the strongest should survive. This perspective highlights the ongoing debate about human involvement in wildlife management, a debate where passion and logic often intertwine. Ultimately, the tale of the stuck baby moose is more than a story of rescue. It's a narrative that ties into broader topics of environmental conservation, community action, and the responsibilities humans hold towards preserving nature's fragile ecosystems. The story invites us to reflect on our capacity for empathy and the extraordinary measures we take when faced with an animal in distress, encapsulating the spirit of care that crosses the boundaries between species. Moose are one of the most iconic creatures in the Northern Hemisphere, known for their majestic antlers and imposing size. Understanding their habitats and behavior is crucial, especially when it comes to addressing situations like a stranded baby moose. Moose typically inhabit boreal and mixed deciduous forests, preferring dense forests in the summer, and in winter, they may move to more open areas or swamps. This transition is dictated by the availability of food sources, ranging from aquatic plants in warm months to woody vegetation like twigs and bark in the winter. Realizing these seasonal shifts is vital for their survival and affects how they are handled if found in distress. Moose behavior is heavily influenced by their solitary nature, with cows and calves exhibiting close bonds and bulls usually roaming independently. When it comes to rescuing a stuck baby moose, their attachment to their mothers becomes a critical factor to consider. If a calf is separated or in danger, it can quickly become stressed, which adds layers of complexity to any rescue attempt. Rescue operations can be risky as moose, despite their gentle appearance, may react aggressively if threatened. This maternal instinct poses significant challenges and requires rescuers to approach situations with a blend of caution and expertise. One real-world application of understanding moose habitats and behavior is evident in the conservation efforts in places like Alaska and Canada, where wildlife officials often conduct educational programs to prepare communities for interactions with these animals. These programs emphasize the importance of respecting moose territory, particularly during calving season when mothers are more protective. Additionally, understanding their behavior is essential in urban planning, helping to develop wildlife corridors that mitigate the risk of accidents on roadways intersecting with moose habitats. Some argue that human developments encroach on moose habitats, leading to increased conflicts, thus highlighting the need for sustainable development practices. On the contrary, others believe that with proper management, humans and moose can share spaces harmoniously. These challenges and differing viewpoints underscore the complexity of maintaining balance between conservation efforts and human expansion. In essence, understanding moose habitats and behavior not only facilitates effective rescue operations like those for a stranded calf, but also connects to broader themes of wildlife conservation and ecosystem management. Recognizing the intricacies of their environment and behaviors allows for more informed decision-making, which is crucial in preserving these magnificent animals and their vital role in the ecosystem. When a baby moose gets stuck in a challenging situation, identifying the signs of distress is crucial for a successful rescue. Moose, especially young calves, exhibit certain behaviors and physical signs that can indicate they are in trouble. Observing these signs requires a keen eye and understanding of moose behavior. A clear indicator of distress can be incessant vocalizations. Like many animals, moose calves will call out when they are separated from their mothers or in danger. These sounds might be more frequent and urgent than typical moose vocalizations, indicating a need for help. Physical signs are equally important. A moose in distress may appear malnourished with visible ribs, lackluster fur, and signs of injury. Their movements might be awkward, such as if they're limping or unable to get up. A calf lying down in an unusual position in a strange location for an extended period can signal something is amiss. Another key sign is if the moose is located in an unsuitable habitat. For instance, stuck in deep snow or entangled among fallen branches where they cannot extricate themselves. The importance of detecting these signs cannot be overstated. Timely recognition of distress can mean the difference between life and death for the moose. In the colder, harsher winter months, moose can quickly succumb to hypothermia or exhaustion if not rescued on time. By observing and acting on these signs, wildlife rescuers can ensure the young moose receives the attention and care it desperately needs. For instance, there was a well-documented case in the northern wilderness where a wildlife rescue team noticed the repetitive cries of a moose calf. Upon investigation, they found the animal stuck halfway up a slippery embankment. Another case involved a calf discovered famished and stranded on a frozen lake, unable to navigate the icy terrain. In both instances, the calves were fortunate to be spotted and saved, all thanks to those early signs of distress. Nevertheless, challenges exist in accurately assessing these situations. Misinterpreting normal behavior for distress can lead to unnecessary human intervention, causing stress for both animal and rescuer. Furthermore, some might argue that nature should take its course without human interference. This perspective holds merit in balancing intervention with natural processes. However, when human activity has exacerbated the situation, intervention becomes more justifiable. Understanding and recognizing the signs of distress connects deeply with broader wildlife conservation efforts. By stepping in to aid a struggling moose, we contribute to the conservation of wildlife populations and promote biodiversity, ensuring that these magnificent creatures continue to thrive in their natural habitats. To free the baby moose from its precarious situation, a well-coordinated plan was essential. It began with the quick assessment of the scenario by the wildlife rescue team. Recognizing the urgency due to the frigid weather conditions, every second was crucial. First, the team carefully approached the scene, ensuring they kept a safe distance to avoid further distressing the moose or causing additional entrapment. Communication between team members was paramount. They employed a strategic blend of verbal instructions and hand signals to maintain silence and calm the area. The initial step involved setting up a perimeter around the young animal to control the environment and prevent any sudden escape attempts, which could have resulted in injury. To ensure safety and efficiency, the rescue team assessed the terrain for any ice-covered patches or unstable snowdrifts that could complicate the rescue efforts. The primary goal was to create a clear, obstruction-free path for the moose to safely travel once it was freed. Once the environment was deemed secure, the next step involved approaching the moose with specialized equipment. Rescuers utilized a combination of shovels and carefully designed ropes. These ropes were non-abrasive to avoid causing harm to the moose's skin. Techniques akin to those used in handling livestock were employed, ensuring a gentle yet effective maneuver. The rescuers used long-handled shovels with caution to dig around the moose, slowly removing snow and debris. The method ensured they did not inadvertently startle or injure the animal. Throughout this meticulous process, one team member continuously observed the moose's behavioral signals to anticipate any signs of distress or sudden movement. Significantly aiding this delicate operation was the use of a large, soft tarp. The tarp acted as both a barrier and a glide to help gently pull the moose from its stuck position. Once they were confident the moose had enough room, rescuers used the ropes to gently guide the animal in the right direction. Two examples from similar wildlife rescues demonstrate that teamwork and precise planning are pivotal. In Alaska, a moose calf was rescued using water hoses to remove mud, while in Canada, a calf trapped in a frozen pond was gently herded to safety by forming a human chain. These interventions underline the importance of flexibility and innovation. Challenges included the risk of hypothermia both for the moose and the rescuers, and ensuring the safety of all involved without causing additional stress to the moose. This rescue mission was not just about freeing an animal, it represented a harmonious relationship between humans and wildlife, reflecting the broader need for empathy and cooperation in preserving nature.